Welcome, artifact collectors, rock hounds, members of the local and state government. Appreciate you guys checking this out. We're going to be putting all these artifacts back in where they came from. Tons of them here, and there's still so many more. And I'm not going to be able to dig out here. They'll arrest me, basically. That might be a member. So I put out an email to the Lumbee tribe. I let the Okinashi band of the Saponi Nation know. I let our good friend David Cranford know. And he gave me the business this morning. He doesn't want to hear about it. And it's tough being a state government paid person, right? You're getting paid with the money that I pay in state taxes. All right, I pay my fair share. So you don't want to hear about it. You're gonna hear about it. These guys are gonna hear about it. I'm sorry, I'm a little mad, but they're gonna hear about it if I want to tell them about it. So that's just too bad. And that goes for anybody. That goes for the tribal members, the tribal government. That goes for those dickheads down in Cherokee. That goes for everybody. I don't care who you are. Because I answer to these people, the people who made this stuff. I don't answer to you. And if my taxpayer money and a system is built where you're going to be listening to me, or other citizens, any citizen, about their archaeological finds, you take that position, then how's it going, partner? What's that? I'm putting back artifacts, man. So this, when they trenched for these power lines, they dug up a bunch of shale and cultural artifacts. So it's not a big deal because there's still tons more. So I'm kind of like an advocate for it. I just show people what it is and then I put it back.
Okay.
Yep.
That's really good.
Yeah. All right. Cool. I'm glad because I don't want people to think I'm dumping or anything. This stuff came from here.
No, I was just curious. Do you have videos or something that you do?
Yeah, I got a YouTube channel. It's got actually 2,600 subscribers, so it's pretty popular.
Can I check it out?
Yeah, it's called Faces in the Stone, of course.
So, I don't mean to interrupt you either, man.
You're good.
But, how are these cultural artifacts? Because I don't look at these and see them. I just kind of...
I understand. Yeah, they do just look like rocks.
Unique, obviously. They're not normal rocks.
Right, and the indigenous people saw that too, and they thought that they were pretty fascinating. So what they did, this is actually a meme of a bird head. So this is a representation with the yellow beak and the crest and the eye. It's just a representation of a bird head, believe it or not. This is what ancient American art looks like.
And they chiseled this out by hand.
Yeah, so the way they made this stuff, they must have thought it was fascinating. So you know about like the Birdman of Cahokia? They all have these bird masks on. And so they dyed it and then carved it and then put it back together in these sheets. Yeah. And so some of them are a little damaged, but they just represent big birds and stuff with little humans and stuff on the side. You can start to see them vaguely. Yeah, I'm sure.
That's okay.
Now, what's interesting about this stuff is that once you start to look at it and you start to learn it, the amount of detail that you look at in rocks grows, and you start to see things that you never saw before, and just like they did. So
did you guys find these here, or how did you end up with these?
So what I did is I looked at the geography out here, and I saw that there was a big V, and I saw that there was a swamp. It looked like people had just trenched up all kinds of shit out here. And so that's kind of what brought me out to this spot.
That's cool.
Which side is it? Different lights and in different shades comes out a little better. There it is. So you can see the feather of the woman. This is her nose. Her eye's probably in here somewhere. It's just kind of like a representation. But
I see that.
and see the circle and stuff?
That's not an ear, is it?
It could be the ear, yeah. It could be the ear or just headdress stuff.
I mean, that's cool.
So it's hard to see at first, and it always has a duck head or a bird head on the side here.
I am completely mind-blown.
I know. It's a lot to take in. I mean,
hold it?
yeah, of course, you can have it because I'm about to throw it over here. It's a statue of an indigenous person. It's a representation. There's thousands of them. So they protected it with clay balls, and then as it rained, it washed the clay away.
Yeah.
And that's how we're able to find them. All preserved, just like they were yesterday. Because I always tell people, like, the ancient people found archaeological sites too. They knew how to preserve stuff. And they probably learned from their archaeological sites. Like, they found tools and stuff, you know, and they're like, shit, yeah, we got a stone axe now. You know, they're finding stuff.
I'm going to check you out on YouTube.
Awesome.
My name's Hunter. I'm one of the builders here.
Right on, dude.
But,
Yeah, I'm an electrician too, so I've worked in these places before.
Okay.
Yeah.
Man. Well, it was good talking to you. Take care.
Hey, you too, man. I might see you again.
Yeah.
Hunter,
Yes, sir.
take care, man. Oh, that was Hunter, guys. And so, hopefully I didn't get him on film. And you know what? They're going to get pissed off at me for doing this. I better put these further back. The little bird on the end of this one we showed a few times. I'm going to go ahead and take these and throw them a little further back because I'm not trying to get in trouble here. But it's a shame. These beautiful birds with these yellow beaks. And you know, any person, this is what's funny about it, is if you see it in person, instantly, anybody and everybody can see it. Anybody and everybody. And that's why I don't understand why it's controversial. And it's, I guess, you know, if you don't study it, then you don't know about it. It is hard to recognize unless you know about it and you've learned it. I would have never knew about these slate artifacts had I not studied the stone art for 2 years, you know? Never would have. And these people are going to get pissed. They're going to think I'm dumping shit. Ugh. I might have to talk about it again. Good. He just walked on. But yeah, I mean, it's not, you don't even have to be able to see the art to be able to see the evidence of these shale pieces that were cut and then burnt. You don't have to know or be able to recognize the birds and the humans and stuff on here. It's not a requirement. I might keep this one. I like it. Birds in so many directions. Sure is a beautiful art. I like this giant bird head. Crazy old bird head here. Pretty. He still has a lot of sheets and stuff on him. Look at that thing. I didn't even see this orange thing before. Whoa, dudes. This beautiful orange paint. I mean, yeah, you start to see that this stuff is the work of the ancients. This ancient, beautiful paint. I mean, I'm sorry. This shit right here. This stuff right here. Sorry, my language. Look at this. That's incredible. All this stuff. Super incredible. All right. As I'm putting them down, I'm just seeing more and more. Super. Jeez. I can't stop. I can't stop seeing them. Oh, there's so many more layers on these books, too. Don't worry, I got a couple at the house. 3 or 4, and that's it. So, I don't have too many more. But if you ask me for artifacts, I got your box and stuff set up. I got like 6 boxes going out. So if you want something, let me know in the email. And I'll say this at the start of the next video as well, but I need to actually have an email list. I'm going to go ahead and keep this one.